Oh, that was rather disappointing. Boo. Boo, boo, boo. That was rather disappointing. So despite Steam reporting to me that the Borgolt DLC is downloading and that it's in my library, it's not there, my friends. It is not there. It is nowhere to be seen. It's not on my mod list, which essentially means that it does, it's not out yet, which is very unfortunate. Because, well, I was I have, everything ready for Borgalt. I was going to do my stream here to, check things out with y'all, go through it, use it. But unfortunately, my friends, it is not in fact available, at least on Steam. So yeah, that is unfortunate. Oh dear. So what shall we do then to pass away, I don't know, an hour, a couple of hours? And when we fired up the PC, we might as well do something, right? I mean, there's always work to do, my friends. There is always work to do. I maybe we shall do some grass work, do some hay. We could do that. That is always an option. But for right now, for right this second, we are going to a excuse me. We are going to. I have some more crops in a silo that I want to, move. So we're going to bring this barge down to the silo located down here. Oh dear, excuse me. I hope I'm not coming down with the old Corona beer virus. Hey, Mouse. I saw your video earlier on, Mouse. Very good. Yeah, so as I said, unfortunately, my friends, at least on Steam, the Borgold DLC is not yet available, which is rather disappointing. Uh, Bloody Steam. So God knows what time it's going to come out. I mean, it might be 9:30, 10:30 UK time before the thing comes out. You never know. Just have to wait and see. Yeah, it looked very good. Oh, holy buckets! Why did that start on sand? I wonder. So we've got a butt ton of sunflowers. I just want to move its position uh, to my main silo area. Oh, I'm waiting for the Borgo or Borgalt DLC. Uh, Steam reported that it's in my library and in a downloading position, but it's not there. So my assumption is that it has not been released as yet. Are you getting the Borgo DLC? Or does it not interest you? You got it from Giants maybe? yeah, I mean, it could certainly be available from Giants. Right. So I guess what we'll do is we'll pop in and out of the game for a few times. I'll play for an hour. I'll check and see if it's if it's popped up on my if it downloaded. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I didn't go that route because obviously I do have the yeah. It was probably available from like 12. Well, it would have been released 12 midnight in Central European time, Germany time. So that would be what, 11 p.m. UK. And then if that was the case, then it should be available at 5 or 6 p.m. in the US. Mr. Ozzy should probably have it. I'm not entirely sure how it works, to be honest. Oh, holy buckets. That's not good. Oh, we're in the wrong position. There we go. Right, so let's unload our stuff here. Let's take a look at how much we actually have. So far we have 600,000 liters there. Any good prices on sunflowers? Not very good prices, my friend. Not very good prices. Prices going down there. Very high price for soybeans. Oh, look at that, 3,061 for soybeans. That's pretty excellent. Hey, Funny Bone, how are you, sir? Unfortunately, not Funny Bone. I have been checking. It is not available on Steam yet, but I will keep checking in as we go along to see will it download. Da, da, da. Let's move on to the next one here. So yeah, a little bit disappointing that it's not available, but what can you do? So that's what the underneath of the map looks like. Hey John, how are things? And Mr. CDP, I was watching Mr. CDP's video earlier today. He did confirm that the hydraulic bulk boom arm on the seed carts do not work. They're just for show. They're 3D modeled, but they don't actually move, which is very very disappointing. Hey, hey Noel, how are you, sir? How are things? Mr. BNK, hello, sir. How are things? So let's move on to the next one here. So as it says, we will pop in and out, and we'll check Steam from time to time to see if it has actually downloaded. So what do we have? So we have 1.1 million. The final tally is 1.16 million in soybeans, or sorry, soybeans, bloody sunflowers. I've sold the vast majority of my crops now. I really don't have that much left. Waiting for the price of certain crops to go up. Uh, I guess maybe we'll continue on with the sugar beets here. I have 2 traders here ready to fill up. Where do I have another? We can continue this. We do have this here. Uh, let us bring this down to the. I think we're going to do a little bit of grass work here. I am running out of hay, so I need to make some more hay. So if any of you guys are on Steam and do have the Borgald DLC, please do chime in at any time and let me know so I can check for it. So, how the heck is everybody today? It is Tuesday in Ireland at the moment. The old corona beer virus is gripping the country. More and more people are taking ill every single day. Our health service is, well, it always is on the verge of collapse, but we're going to reach that point very, very quickly. So it would be very nice if this was on PC as well, or not PC, console. You have the Squadro 2000. Now, this isn't a real-world machine, but it works absolutely perfectly. It is a cracking piece of kit, this thing. Absolutely great. So it's an 18-meter mower, as you can see. Really, really nice. Works flawlessly. Doesn't have any, it doesn't have any SWAT options or anything like that. Which, you really wouldn't expect it from such a large piece of equipment. So essentially what they have done is, you guys know the Squadro 2000, the 18-meter windrower. They've just swapped out, the spinny, disky thingies for mowers. And it works very well. Fifth death. Oh dear. Yeah, no one in Ireland has died yet, but and now they're projecting that we could have 50 to 60% of the Irish population could be infected with the virus. 50 to 60%, 1.9 million people, and the percentages of based on what they've seen so far is around 4% will die. So that is a lot of people. Now, let's just say it was 4%. So 4% of a million people is, and correct my math here, 4% of a million people is that 40,000? Is that math right? 40,000? So that would mean then that 2 million people would be 80,000 deaths. Someone check my math on that. Who has completed their task? No? It's fairly substantial, all right. Now, as I said, it's not a real world machine, but it's perfect for Ricciville. Um, on such large, even the grass fields that you have dotted around the map are huge. So it's absolutely ideal for Ricciville. This bloody field is massive as well. I don't know how many sugar beets I've carted off this field so far, but it's a lot. Watch this guy. What an idiot. Yeah, you're not finished, Muppet. Right, then we'll set him off again. So we check the status of that there. Where is he? Where the hell am I? Oh, we're over here. Okay. Right. So we're going to spray these fields here. With such a large mower, it's not going to take long. Now, in the real world, there is an Austrian company, and I researched this, and there are YouTube videos as well. There's an Austrian company who have I believe it's 15.1 or 15.4 meters. They have a mower that's 15.4 meters. It's a rear mower setup. So there are larger mowers, that exist in the real world than what we have in game. I'm not quite sure what the horsepower requirement of this is. I wouldn't imagine it's too much. I suppose we could check. So it's 160 horsepower. Yeah. Whoa! Holy buckets. So we have a field of weeds ready to rock and roll for the new 27-meter weeder. We have some very large fields ready to be planted. We can do some cultivation work with the new cultivator. So we're going to use every piece of equipment that comes out. I'll probably get the 9RX. I'll probably get the quad track. I have a very nice modded Challenger that I want to try out. So, we're going to put everything to work. We'll have like 5 workers doing their thing. Going to put the DLC through its paces, see if there's any bugs, any issues. We'll look at the quality of the modeling. What do we have in hay? So we've got just under 300,000 litres left. That's not good. Uh, I have 500 cows and they consume vast amounts of hay per day. That rhymed. Hay per day. Okay. And, to fully fill them up, it requires 1.75 million litres of hay, silage, or grass. So yeah, they're hungry beasties. as you can see, it works pretty much, pretty much the same as any rear mower that you have out there. Although I would think that such a machine would probably require more horsepower than 160. Uh, you would imagine something like this would require 200 plus. I think that's it. Let me check the bottom here in case I missed something. I did, not too much. So, what maps are everyone playing these days? What map are you currently on? There we go. That's that. So, it works absolutely fine, this thing. No problems with it. Might take it for a little dip in the water. Let's see if it needs any repairing. A little bit dirty, not too bad. So yeah, it would be very nice if we could get something like this on console. Very, very nice. Oh, Slovak. Oh, interesting. I'm kind of, I don't know if there's what the plans are for Almost a Farm, but I'm kind of holding off until I don't necessarily play maps right away when they come out. I prefer if the bug fixes, to weed out any bugs and stuff. So yeah, I don't necessarily download maps right away, because the last thing you want is to put 100 hours into a game save, uh, a map update come out, and then you have to start again. That's not very good. Hey Hayden, how are you, sir? How are things? He's full. So, oh, I tell you, I will be glad when these bloody sugar beets are gone. Oh man, I really dislike doing potatoes and sugar beets. I mean, sugar beets isn't as bad as potatoes because the working with is much better. Potatoes is a nightmare. 2 bloody meters. It's cost me a fortune to rent this machine as well. What do you think? So I've got carrots and I've got onions ready to harvest. So once the old sugar beets here are done, we'll start get into that. Now we're going to just tidy up the work that this guy has done. because they always miss bits at the ends. Oh, excellent, Hayden. Well done, sir. Well done. Delighted that you had some positive news. Who here was watching Tiny 426 last night? Wasn't his stream absolutely hilarious last night? Oh dear, that was the first time I remember that we had a drunk Tiny. It was hilarious. Drug farming is the best farming. And now that I think about it, I don't know if any of you watched my earlier stream. Obviously, it's been archived and uploaded, but I was reviewing some Mahindra Retriever mods. I was comparing the a modded version to the official Giants version. Well, it turned out I downloaded the wrong version. The version I reviewed was 1.003, and it turns out there is an even more updated version than that. So I have it. I grabbed it, and I think I'm going to show you the differences. And I'm going to buy this actually. So here it is. Okay, it's the Mahindra Retriever 1000. So MC stands for multicolor. Okay. Now there are additions. See on the back here, you have the fire extinguisher that was added. Underneath here, now you may not be able to see it, but there is a rear reverse light that has been added. There has been a couple of, see the orange bit there. Also read the patch notes, and you see the springs and stuff like that. The suspension system, he said he changed, improved it. Which are construction. You have blizzard, you have off-road, and street. So you see that. So Trelleborg construction. That's a nice tire there. So I think we might go for that particular tire there. So you have options here at the top, default. You have beacons, work lights, front and rear, all of them. So we're going to get that version. And then we have a new engine. Oh, come back. Now we have a new engine version upgrade. So we have 83 horsepower, 60 mph. Then it's juiced up to 105 horsepower. And then we have the big boy. We have the 93 kilowatt version, which is 126 horsepower. And the speed has been juiced up from 60 to 74 mph. The capacity on the little trailer here in the back has been increased to 777 litres. So fully maxed out with this particular configuration, it's 20,400. I'm actually going to buy that. I need to bloody empty this guy again. Buckets. Well, it could be handy. 126 horsepower. It could be handy for carting stuff around, the farm, doing a little bit of animal work, that type of thing. I could certainly see reasons that you could benefit from the extra HP. So this is it here. Okay. So this is kind of, the bog standard version. So you can see the work light here. See that? That's the reverse light. Uh, he has added little things here. See that there? The orange thingy. Obviously, you have the lights on top. He changed up the engine sound as well. It's an absolute beast, this thing. So I'm just going to show you the lights here. Okay. Not sure if he changed out the beeper. So you have first stage, second stage, and then third stage. So, with the original there was only one stage. That's the reverse light there, you see that? That is very, very cool. You have your blinkies. See that? He added that. See that? And then you can obviously switch it from left to right. Okay. So there you go, yeah. This is actually really, really cool. It's very handy if you have any, animal work. No, I did see as well. I think it was FS Club. They had a video out today, and they said that someone is working on a small trailer for the Mahindra Retriever. Oh crap! Holy buckets! My insurance costs have just skyrocketed. So yeah, someone is working on an appropriately sized, small trailer for the Mahindra Retriever to kind of go with it. This thing is a beast. Look at this. Holy buckets. Now you do slow down when you go across fields, but once you get into the roads, you should speed up again. Look at this thing. Holy Toledo. Come on, can we get up to full speed? Come on, dude. Oh! Holy Toledo. So yeah, you get the idea. She can get up to top speed, but it depends where you drive around. So I'll just show you the back here. So you can see this. No, not that, not that, not that. So there you go, 777 liters. I think the base version, the original version was 460. I believe that's what it was. So, something like this is going to be super handy for zipping around the place. And, just, if your animals don't need that too much material, you can just, bring it down to them very quickly. Oh! And it works really well. Some of these modders, they do really, really good jobs, good additions to things that add a lot of value, added content to a mod, and improve on the first release or the original, whatever you call it. Right. So, yeah, there you go. That's a little Mahindra. Very, very cool. Want to be careful going at super high speeds, but you know, it is not too shabby. So what we're going to do is, as I said, I now own this, but I'm just going to leave this here. Now, obviously, that's not an appropriate area to leave it in, because that's a wash station. What the hell? Just to get it out of the way. Yeah, PCs are not cheap, my friends. Not cheap. I piled a lot of money into this PC, and I'm hoping to upgrade it further in the future. I am currently upgrading or saving up for a 3080 Ti. So it should be at the end of the year that comes out. So, you know, I'm saving for that at the moment. That's it. We're full. I wouldn't even like to hazard a guess how much money I piled into this PC. It's upwards of 3,000. Let's put it that way. It's probably between 3 and 4,000, somewhere in that range. Oh, holy buckets! Oh my days! You have to be really, really careful turning. So that, holy crap! I actually bought a legit version of Windows 10. So it's linked to my, you know, my Microsoft account. But yeah, I paid 145 euros for. Oh, look at this! Are you kidding me? He's blocking my entrance. Holy buckets! Look at this. That's not good. Let's move him out of the way. Now, obviously, you can get these so-called grey market Steam or Windows keys. I personally don't recommend people do that. One of the problems with those keys is you could have a perfectly functioning operating system for, you know, 6 months, a year, whatever, and then one day you turn on your PC and Windows reports that, you know, the your your Windows license is no longer valid. I personally think those grey market keys are a bit of a scam. I wouldn't use them. What power supply did he get? That's unusual. Power supplies generally don't go kaput. Especially if you buy a named brand. I personally have a 750 watt gold rated Seasonic Prime Focus Plus, or whatever they call it. It's a high quality power supply. It's got a 0 RPM mode, which basically means that, you know, up to, like, I don't know, 30 or 40% of, you know, a certain wattage usage, you know, 200 or 300 watts, the fan on the power supply won't spin. Because of, you know, the efficiency of the power supplies, it doesn't need to turn the fan on. But you know, Seasonic, Corsair. So it's unusual that two power supplies, the power that goes into your PC by the UPS will be, you know, cleaner. There won't be any energy, you know, spikes in the amperage and stuff like that. So, but just in general, a UPS is you know, generally recommended for people. I do have surge protection on my PC components. My wall outlets themselves, uh, I had all my electrical wiring in my my man cave swapped out by you know, professional electrician. So you know, if there are any power surges, you know, the sockets themselves are protect. All my sockets have USB charging, uh, which is very handy. Some of the sockets then I have built, you know, built-in Ethernet jacks. Uh, there are some pretty good deals on now. Since everything comes from China, there are good deals on, you know, sockets from AliExpress, because I bought a bunch of them, and I've had zero issues with them. Yeah, that's it's kind of unusual that it died. So I'm running an Asus ROG Strix B450E gaming motherboard. So that's their top of the line B450 motherboard. Obviously, I have the latest BIOS installed. A Ryzen 3700X with the stock, you know, Wraith Stealth or Spire cooler, whatever they call it, Wraith Prism. She does boost to 4.4 gigahertz, no problem. I've got a Zotac Gaming 2080. I've got 32 gigabytes of Corsair DDR4 memory, RGB memory. It's 3200 megahertz, overclocked to 3600 megahertz. My case is a Cooler Master MB530P, which has three tempered glass side panels. Can hold 420 millimeter fans and two 140 millimeter fans, so it's got very good cooling on it. I have two NVMe drives of a 1 terabyte Samsung 970 EVO Plus, and then I have a Silicon Power 512 gigabyte drive as well. Right, so that's done. That field there. I guess we'll move on. We'll go to field one here. Now over here we have a corn dryer. Okay, so this is it's big thing. Now you need to go global company mod installed for this to work. So it shows you what the company, you know, it has the 720 barley, canola, oat, soybean, sunflower, wheat. You know, your standard crops. But it only dries corn. It doesn't dry anything else. You can store other crops in there, but you know, the corn dryer only works on corn, obviously. Jesus. Oh, the buckets is almost full again. I'm never going to get any windrowing done today. Rotating, I should say. I think once I have this done, I'll take a look on Steam again, and hopefully the Borgalt will be out, but it could be the morning. It's coming up to 3 a.m. here in Ireland, so it could be another 6 or 7 hours before it's actually released. And obviously, I'm not going to stream that long. Oh, DJ got the Borgalt. There you go, he has it. DJ Go Ham just posted a video, y'all. Want to go check that out? He has a video up. He'll be doing his own review. You know what? Actually, should I watch it? Maybe not. Yeah, I'll check it out in a while. Actually, you know what? Hold on a second. Let me shut up and you can hear this.
Finally here. What's going on, everybody? DJ Coham here. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to our first look at the Borgo DLC featuring the John Deere 9RX series. This DLC is $7.99 USD and is available for all platforms. It includes one new tractor, 3 new seeders, 2 which come with air cards, 1 new cultivator, and 1 new weeder. Let's check it out. First up, let's start with the John Deere 9RX series. This was the #1 most requested mod in Farming Simulator 19, Baby Farming Simulator history on the backside of the Seasons mod. This has 4 different engine options, all of which are just absolute beasts, and 2 different wheel options. On the left here, we have the lowest engine, the 9470, with the normal tracks. And on the right here, we have the 9620RX with the 3-meter wide tracks. Those of you that were asking, yes, we have 3D tracks on the 9RX, which were introduced with the Class Platinum DLC expansion. Man, oh man, let's check it out in the store. Where are you going to find this? This is going to be found in vehicles. This is going to be found in large tractors. And boy, oh boy, right here it is, right in between all of our in-game stuff and the Class DLC. 9RX series base price $428,500 has a base horsepower of 517 horsepower. Will hold 1,514 liters of fuel. We'll go 24 miles per hour, and I've got 5 of them on this map. Let's jump in and check it out. First thing we see is an engine setup. We have the 9470 RX, going to give you 517 horsepower. We've got the 9520 RX. It's going to cost you $27,500 and has an increase up to 572 horsepower. Your third engine option is the 9570 RX, which is going to cost you an extra $55,500 and has an increase up to 628 horsepower. And the big boy, the 9620 RX, with an increased price of $76,500, but an increased horsepower of 670 horsepower, making this the 3rd most powerful in-game vehicle in Farming Simulator 19. We also have a few different track options as well. We've only got 2, which surprised me. We have standard and we have 3-meter. This is the European model. It is what it is. On the back, you've got a normal hitch. We have a 3-point as well. So you don't have just a standard hitch in the back. You've got a 3-point as well. And then, of course, the front just looks absolutely amazing. I think this is the model that a lot of guys are going to be using. The 9620 with the 3-meter tracks. I think this looks amazing. This is my favorite one. If you want to get this one, well, the tracks are going to cost you $5,000 extra with a total price of $510,000. A very, very expensive tractor, but a very, very beautiful tractor as well. Let's jump right in. We're going to take an aerial view around. You can see, we can see straight through the grill. I think that looks awesome. As we go around, you can see on this side, we do have a couple recessed steps, but you're not going to be going up that side anyway. And of course, around to the back, we've got plenty of working lights all the way around. We have dual beacons on the top, so those of you that are wanting those as well, if you need turn signals, you've got turn signals on here. If you're on PC or you're on PlayStation using the side panel, you've got four-way flashers on there as well. And then headlights, these are going to be your low beam headlights. So you get just your red lights or your amber lights in the back turning on with your lights in the front. Your second one, which is going to be your work lights, that is going to be all of the extra lights. So another 10 lights turning on in the back. And if we get an aerial view, you can see we get lights to the side and the back as well. And then lastly, we get our bright lights turning on, and this thing will just light up the sky. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fast forward to nighttime and just show you how bright this thing is. It is now currently 11 p.m. at night, 2,300 hours. Look at that. When we turn them all off, you can see headlights, very good. Working lights, fantastic. Brights are going to give you a full 360-degree view all the way around the tractor. Is that not amazing, or what? Now let's jump in, and let's hear what she sounds like.
The most annoying bit was setting up a bank account. You go into a bank, I've got everything, but you got proof of residence.
It may have a puny horn, but this thing is going to give the Case IH Quadtrek a run for its money. You gotta have one of these on your farm. Next up, we have the biggest, baddest seating combination that you can get in Farming Simulator 19. This is the Borgo 71-300 air card in the back, and in the front, we have the 3420 100-foot 30-point-whatever meter Paralink hoe drill. These are insanely large. First up, let's take a look into the store so we know what we're dealing with. We're going to go into tools and we're going to jump into seeders. And again, this stuff is going to be the first DLC that you see. And it's going to be the second set of things we see right here. The 3420-100 and the 71-300 right here, right smack dab in the middle. Let's jump in and let's take a look at the hoe drill first. What I see is a 600 horsepower requirement. So you're going to need to use something big. I see a lot of people using big butts with these too. I think that's going to be really cool. It has a 30.5 meter working width at 11 miles per hour. You're going to need the air card to go with this as well. And it will plant wheat, barley, oats, canola, soybeans, cover crop, and grass. If we jump in, there is no customization whatsoever. This is going to cost you $430,500. Close to $500,000 just for this. And I'm boomed all the way out, by the way, too. Actually, as a matter of fact, it won't let you boom in and out because it's already there. That is absolutely insane. No customization here at all, so what you see is what you get. And it's big. The next up is the air card. The 71-300 air card is going to cost you $331,500. Has a holding of 45,810 liters of seed and fertilizer, and of course works with the 3420 Paralink hoe drill. If we jump in here again, we have no customization, so those duals all the way around, yeah, that is standard and you cannot change that. Is that not insane or what? This now takes the cake for the largest air card that we've got in the game. I mean, just to be fair, we only had 2 to begin with, and now we have 2 more. These things are insane. They mean business. They mean a lot of business. So let's check it out. We're going to come over here. I'm going to jump in our John Deere, and we're going to look at a few things. So let's turn on our help window, and let's take a look at what we've got. So if I select our seeder itself, I've got fold, blower, turn on, select seed, open cover. and toggle map size. If I click both, left bumper and right bumper, nothing. And if I hold right bumper again, nothing. So there is nothing special, nothing crazy about this. There is one piece that I was confused about and kind of wanted to work, but I can't figure out A, how to get it to work, or B, that it works at all. And that's kind of unfortunate. I wanted the bulk boom to work, but unfortunately, I can't get it to. So let's jump in. We have fold. So what we're going to do is we are going to fold this up, and you are going to see just the massiveness that is the fold. So the middle part comes up, the rear part is going to go back. It's actually going to push our air cart. Oh boy. Yep, that's a great first look spot right there. You know what? Let it happen, because you'll know what's going to happen in case you mess up. So, needless to say, don't do what I have done. Let's try this again, but driving this time. So, we're going to be driving it, not sitting still. I think we've learned don't sit still and do this. That did not work very well at all. But this seems to be working okay. So your fold animation is pretty sweet. However, I will say this. It doesn't like to drive straight while this is happening. And it didn't like to fold driving station, or not driving either. Very interesting. Nonetheless, it's up, it's ready to go, you're good to go there. And then, of course, we can fold it back down. Now, unfolding it rather, this was not an issue at all. As a matter of fact, this worked just fine. Check this out. It's going to fold out, and then it's going to bring in the cedar towards it, just like that. Tractor's not moving, only everything in the back. You see it's bringing it straight up to it. Well, bring the tractor back a little bit, connecting, and we're ready to go. Just like that, very cool. And again, nothing crazy there. So, if we open up the back, so let's select our air cart now. Here we are going to open up the cart. What that's going to do is it's going to bring this arm out, and then it is going to select the seed right there. Then we open up the next one. It's going to go towards the front, and that is going to be your fertilizer, just like that. And if we close it all up, it's going to go all the way back in. Hey, baby, say to yourself, TJ, how much seed versus how much fertilizer will this hold? We're going to find out. I just happen to have a multi-filling station here, so I am going to unfold this, and we are going to bring it around. A little messy with it, isn't it, right there? Ain't nothing too bad. We're going to try and drive this thing right into it, and we are going to do it wrong. Perfect. Hey, but I get the fill notification. So, seeds are first. How many seeds will this hold? It's looking like 10,000 already, 50%. So this is going to be somewhere around 27, maybe 28,000 total. 25,550, okay? Not too bad, not bad at all. What about fertilizer? We can get out of the pickup zone, bring it back in, because you will always have to do that. Fertilizer's filling up right now, and again, keep in mind, this thing holds a bunch. So it looks like this is going to be very similar, maybe about 20,000 liters, something like that. 20,260 liters. So there are your numbers right there in case you were curious. 25,500 liters of seed and 20,260 liters of fertilizer. Again, this will do all your normal crops, and it will work with a worker, so you can hire a worker on this as well. It is a direct drill, so you can use this as a direct drill. But as you can see, you're going to need a big map, because this is a big, big cedar. Next, we have some...
Oh dear. Adverts?
Something a little bit more reasonable. This is the Borgo 3320-76 Paralink drill and the 7950 air cart. Now this air cart actually has some customization. Right now we have singles on there. However, you can deck it out all you want. This is just a smaller version of the large version that we just messed with. So let's take a look in the store. Where are you going to find this? Of course, it's going to be found in tools. It is going to be found in cedars. And if we go over, it is going to be the first pair that we see, 3320 and the 7950. Your hoe drill is going to cost you $273,500. It has a power requirement of 500 horsepower, a working width of 23.2 meters, so very, very close to the Seed Hog. And it will go 11 miles per hour. Works great with the 7950 air cart. and does all your standard crops just like before. Let's check it out. Anything in here that is notable? Not really. We can boom in and out a little bit, so that's kind of nice. Otherwise, very standard. It is what it is. I will tell you this, and this may be difficult for you guys. The front axle turns. This is not a solid front axle. That axle will turn, and it will. You can see right here. We've got a turn right now. This may give you issues when trying to back up to this thing. I ran into nothing but problems. It's not a problem with the mod, it's a problem with me. Can't back up. So, second best driver performance sim right there. Let's check out the air card. Where's that going to be? Well, it's going to be right beside it. Right here it is, the 7950 air card for $272,000. Has a total capacity of 33,475 liters. And it works, of course, with the hoe drill and holds seed and fertilizer. Now, this, we actually have some customization. We have the wheel setup, which is standard. We have rear twins, and then we have twins all around, which I've got to tell you, make this thing look pretty darn cool. And then back to standards again. There's nothing wrong with the standards at all. I will tell you, these models are so incredibly detailed. It's not even funny. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful mods. If I can say that, beautiful mods. Going through, taking a look around the exterior and the outside again. Boom, I can't figure out how to make that work. I would love to. If anybody knows how or can, let me know. Looking forward to some of you guys messing with that. Otherwise, again, very, very standard stuff here. Now, unlike before, the unload, or folding rather, is stationary. It just flips right in from the sides and folds up like that. This is going to take up about as much room as the Seed Hog, so those of you that use the Seed Hog, I think this mod is going to be extremely familiar with you guys, or to you, and it's going to be very easy to work with. Now, just like before, I want to see how much seed and fertilizer this guy will hold, so we're going to check it out. The unfold animation is very, very similar to the first air car, the 71300. As you can see, it bumps out, goes straight into seed to start with. It does not go to fertilizer to start with, it goes to seed. So think seed, fertilizer, all good there. Let's bring it under here. Let's get in our Q zone. We're going to load up seeds to start with. Now, keep in mind, this holds a lot less, about 10,000 liters less total. So I'm looking for about 5,000 liters total less per one. So 17,620 liters of seed. Fair, fair. What if we bring this in here for fertilizer? Well, fertilizer, I bet it's going to be somewhere around 12 to 13,000, something like that. And if we load it up, it's actually a little bit more. I proved wrong. 15,855. So, total numbers for this mod right here, 17,620 liters of seed and 15,850 liters of fertilizer. This is still phenomenal and almost matches in size the Seed Hog. So, if you're using the Seed Hog and you've got the Borgo DLC, consider swapping them out. Next up, we've got the model that I was actually the most excited about. I know it's the smallest seeder in the mod, but I don't know, there's something about this thing. I just wanted to use it. It's extremely versatile, it's very portable, it's beautiful. It's a great looking mod, and we've got it behind the 7R right here, but you can easily put this behind a 6R and it's going to work just fine as well. This right here, if you didn't see already from the tag, this is the FMS CD 872-8. Let's check it out in the store. Where are you going to go? Tools. We're going to go to Seeders, and this is going to be the 5th person or thing in the line. The FMS CD 872-8 for $182,500. It is very expensive compared to things of its size. Keep that in mind. This is still going to be a big, big piece of machinery. 240 horsepower required. Holds 7,200 liters of seed and fertilizer combined. 8-meter working width. It is a direct drill just like the two previous, so no issues there. This is a seeder and a will fertilize as well and does all your standard crops. Goes 11 miles per hour. So very cool. Is there customization? I don't believe there's customization for this. Jumping in, zero customization, however, it does look beautiful in here in this light. Oh, I'm loving it. I am loving this thing very, very much so. If we jump in and we turn on our help window, we'll take a closer look at this piece of machinery. We've got, well, all the exact same things as the previous mods. So we're going to open the cover. However, this cover is different because this cover is on top. That's your seed. Close that. And then your fertilizer cover in the front will open. So your fertilizer is in the front of all these, seed is in the back of all of these. Folding and unfolding animation, again, very similar. You just fold it up towards the center, just like that. Nice and easy. Does it work? Absolutely. Can we select seed and fertilizer still? Absolutely we can. We can still even open the top, so you can open these if you need to and bring them in and use them, which is cool. So let's take this in and let's see how much seed and fertilizer this will need. So let's go ahead and open up the first tank. Let's pull straight through and let's have this sit right above the rear tanks. Filling up with seeds not going to take a whole lot. Yeah, 4,350 liters. That's not a whole lot at all. If we open up the first one now, I think we're going to have to come through a little bit. Actually, there we go. Start filling fertilizer right in there. 2,800. Sorry. I've been used to thousands. So we've got 4,350 liters of seed and 2,850 liters of fertilizer. I think it looks so cool, though. Does this thing look awesome? This thing's amazing. The next to last piece of machinery with the DLC today is the Borgo SPS 36050 cultivator. This thing is pretty darn cool, if I do say so myself, and it's got a trailer hitch in the back, too. We're going to talk about that. First up, let's take a look in the store, and let's check it out. We are going to be going into tools, and we are going to be going into cultivators. And again, it's going to be the first thing right here. 480 horsepower required. You're going to need something big. 12-meter working width at 9 miles per hour. And that is it. Taking a look at it, and there is no customization. It is what it is. $189,500 is going to buy you this guy right here. There is nothing to it. Again, as mentioned, it is what it is. It's a cultivator, man. So let's jump out. And let's see what this trailer hitch is all about. This will hook up to anything with a pin hitch. Just like that. You can see that right there. Now this combination right here might be a little rough because I don't have enough horsepower in this tractor to pull this cultivator. But that is not going to keep me from trying. Let's go in and make sure helper buy seed and fertilizer is turned on, because we're going to make this happen. I want to see if helper buy everything is on. I want to see this helper do this. So we're going to come up here, and first things first, we are going to cultivate the land. So I'm going to hire a worker. They're going to cultivate the land. We are doing, I believe this is a wheat field. So let's change up. Let's do soybeans. Why not? Let's do soybeans. Pull it forward right now, and you can see, is it working? Yeah, but this tractor is not meant for this cultivator. And dropping down, is it seeding? Absolutely, it's seeding. So we are cultivating and seeding at 12 meters. It is very important to get something at the same width as this. But is it going to work? Yeah. Yeah, it's going to work. Let's go over here and let's look at the thing right here. You can see it is putting in absolutely insane right there. Absolutely insane. But this is something you can do with it if you want to. Again, this is not the tractor I would recommend for this job, but it will work. So, again, anything 12 meters or whatever that you can find that's got a pin hitch on the back
Finished.
will work with this. Now, there is one thing that I just want to mention. It will not work with the Tempo L16 because this doesn't have a pin hitch as a normal ball hitch. Now, will it work with any of these guys right here? Those are 18 meters. What about this one? This is 12 meters. Yep, because it's got a pin hitch. So you can hook up the Horse Maestro SW1675 to this, and it will plant your corn or whatever you would like. That's the great thing about this. It has so many functions. It's not just a cultivator. It's so much more. So use your imagination and let me know what you can come up with. And our last piece of machinery today, the Borgo XR770 Harrow. This is a very big weeder. Let's check it out. Let's jump in. We've got this. It's going to be found in weeders. Keep in mind, the biggest thing in game we've got is 15.2 meters. This one is bigger. 21.3 meters, but that's not where it stops. So we have a 350 horsepower requirement, 7 miles per hour. Of course, this will do weeds in the first stage, not in the second stage. And it will cost you $56,000. Taking a look at it in the shop itself, and we have the 770-70 and the 770-90. It extends in a whole nother section. What? This thing is huge. We go from 21.3 meter all the way to 27.4 meters. This may actually convince me to turn weeds back on. It's not, don't worry. I'm not going to do it. $60,500 for this. So it is extremely expensive in comparison to the other stuff in game, especially if you want to go with the largest version. So let's jump in and let's turn on our help window so we can see kind of what's going on here. Folding animation is very, well, neat, actually. Folds up and then kind of extends itself out. We've got these like metal pole things that are going out. I believe those are some type of cord or chain or something like that. And then we can drive it around. And it booms from side to side. Neat as that. That's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and unfold it. The only thing is when you start to unfold it, the ends kind of get tangled with each other. It's not a big deal. It is what it is. But nonetheless, kind of neat. Let's bring it over here, and I'm going to hire a worker on this. Otherwise, there's nothing you can do with this, so don't think that this is going to be like your savior thing or whatever. It's just a weeder, but it's massive. Oh yeah, that's right. You can't hire workers to do this job. Silly me. So let's come through, and we get the weeds. The weeds are coming through. As a matter of fact, we can get rid of grass on the side of the field too. That's something different. That's kind of neat. Check that out. That's all right with me. So is it working? Yep. And it's working real well. Now, there is one thing. Will it fast farm? No, not even close. So that's not going to work. Oh, we tap it. Well, it says it's in a raised position. Hey, it'll fast farm. Go for it. That's awesome. So a basically 30-meter-ish fast farming weeder. You'll need something with a lot of horsepower though, because this thing, it's not going anywhere fast. You need a lot of power to make this thing move. But look how fast we're getting this field done. That's not too bad at all. Well, guys, that is going to be it for today. I hope you've enjoyed. If you did, make sure you drop a like on the video. Get subscribed to the channel.
There we go.
Guys, that is going to be it for today. I hope you've enjoyed.
No, sir. That's it. He's done.
Get subscribed to the channel.
There we go. Yeah, that was, you know, you heard the audio. You know, obviously, I wasn't going to put up the video because of copyright, but, you know, the audio should be fine. That's DJ's look over the Borgalt DLC. So if you guys want to go and check him out at the moment, he's got a 26-27 minute video of the Borgalt DLC for console. Very good job, very extensive review. He hit all the, you know, all the ears that one would expect him. As I said, it does look like really nice models, very detailed models. So yeah, look forward to you know, playing around with them. We will check Steam soon, and we'll try and see if if Steam has actually downloaded the Borgalt DLC to my particular PC, and if not, well, we'll just leave it until tomorrow. So we'll just finish off this field here. I mean, there's nothing substantial left now to do. I don't have a huge amount of seed or fertilizer left in this thing. There we go. So that's that done. And then we have this small field over here. We're going to hire a worker on that. This shouldn't. He might actually get this done with with what's left. All right. Thank you for tuning in, Hayden. Appreciate it. You take care, sir. What is this guy doing? So there's not a massive amount left. Hopefully, hopefully he can get this all done. I should probably put headlands on this manually. I have a feeling I'm going to have problems with this if I don't put headlands on it. So let us put some headlands manually on this thing, just to give the worker an easier time of things. Put maybe one more. That should be enough. That should be enough. So yeah, we're almost done now with this. It's taking quite a while, to be perfectly honest. We'll put one more. And we'll try and straighten things up here. I can, maybe not. Right, so we'll let him do his thing there. And yeah, we'll get cracking on doing a little bit of windrowing here. I want to get the grass out from the edges here. So once again, it won't cause me too many problems. I'm gonna have to be careful here. A little bit dodgy. It's very close to the tree line here. I really need to move this away. Doesn't look too bad. Okay, now let me just kind of missed a little bit here. So let me just get that again. Try snag that again here. A little bit over here that I want to grab. There it goes. Bring this into line. Lovely jubbly. This should be, based on my previous cuts, there's about between, I don't know, between 500,000 and 600,000 liters that you can, get off of this. Sometimes I'll cut this area multiple times, like 2 or 3 times, and then TED it or windrow it. I'm going to continue the line here. There we go. Now let's see, can I get this? There we go. Lovely jubbly. Okay, so we can turn that off there. Let's set up for the next one. Let me just get into proper alignment here. Oh crap, I'm screwing this up. Alright, let's just stop that there. Let's just finish off the rest of this. There should be enough fertilizer left to do this field. Yeah, there should be enough. Who's live on Twitch? Oh, Blue Type is live on Twitch. He's doing American Truck Simulator over there on Twitch, live streaming. I assume with a few other people as well. So if you want to go check out Blue Type on Twitch, he'll be streaming American Truck Simulator ATS. Right, so we have just a little bit over here. And then all these fields are fully done. And that's it. We are out of juice, my friends. We are out of juice. But we got the job done. There you go. All 4 fields are now done. So on this field here we have carrots. We have another field over there that has onions. And eventually I'll be doing red and green cabbage. Equipment repaired. Let's get fueled up. Lovely jubbly. And let's get a wash. Oh, there we go, my friends. We'll just give our equipment here a little bit of a spring clean. And we'll finish off the last bit of those sugar beets. There we go. All fully done. And I think that's it. Yeah, I think he's done, my friends. I think he is done. Holy buckets. Let me get rid of that header there. There we go. Mission accomplished, finally. All of the sugar beets are now fully done. Pipe in. So we're going to bring this chap down. We're going to have to repair this, obviously. May need to be refueled as well, although the fuel isn't too bad. Definitely needs to be repaired. Oh, this could be dangerous. I don't know if I can do this. Oh, it does. Yay! Completely unrealistic, but it's obviously got the horsepower to do it. Let's fold the harvester as well here. So it'll be interesting to see how many sugar beets I actually have in storage after doing that field. I'm not going to wash it, but I will. You know what? I have this rented. Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't refuel it. It is 1,100 to repair that. Okay, so what I have here, there are different headers for different crops, and the header here is a carrot header. So that's obviously what you're going to use for this field. And then obviously I'm going to have to get an onion header as well. So you can see there it's a carrot. Right, so we're going to leave that there for now. Let's unload the last of our sugar beets here. And then we'll be able to see what the final tally for is. We expected well over 1 million. But sugar beets isn't worth that much. So the only reason I did it is because the sugar beets was on a field, or yeah, it was already on a field that I was, you know, planning to purchase. Oh crap! How the hell did I do that? Oh dear. That's not good. I wasn't watching what I was doing. There we go. Oh, that's interesting. So you can see the underneath here. Let's unload this guy as well. And that's the last of the sugar beets. As he does it. Now, want to tip over our vehicle here. That would be a Hody Bucket's mistake. In case anyone is wondering, these are custom silos. Allman has 10 of them, 10 or 11 all over the map. Each one holds 55 million, or sorry, 55, 5.5 million liters. And the total capacity of the map as a whole is 55 million liters. So it's 5.5 million times 10. This is a multi-fruit map. So you know you've got all various different crop types. Hemp, coffee, tobacco, rye, millet, spillet, you name it, it's on it. Should we just check over here how much we have in storage? I think we will. Let's take a look and see how much we actually have in here for funsies. So if my math is correct, it's 1,115,878 liters. Let's just check if there's anything else in here. No. Yeah. So that is a lot. Actually, I was kind of hoping for a little bit more than that. I was hoping maybe like, I don't know, 1.4 million liters. Right, so we'll just leave these two guys here. So I'll be ready to work on the carts eventually. I suppose we'll finish off the last of the windrowing here. And then once that is done, we shall take a look and see if the Borgalt DLC is available to use yet on my Steam install. Hopefully it's there, but if not, well, we'll get to it sometime tomorrow then. Regardless, if it's there, we'll continue streaming. If not, we'll obviously end the stream. Crap, I can line up better than that. Let's see, can I get that a little bit better? Holy buckets. Come on, dude. Come on. Holy crap. It's a bit dodgy here. Right. Let's see, can we tidy this area up a little bit more? Let's bring this out from the edge a little bit closer. Now, I'm not sure if I can put another windrow in that area or not. Let's see. See what we can do with that there. Get into a better position. This damn thing swings all over the place. Bloody hell. There we go. That's more like it. Now, let's see if I do something with this here. That's not very good. That kind of sucks actually. What the hell? Bloody hell. Oh dear. Come on, dude. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay. Yeah, I think that's a good place to leave it there, my friends. Oh, crap. Oh, bloody hell. What the hell? Let's just leave it that alone. We can manually pick that stuff up later on. It's not a big deal. Oh, quarry buckets don't tip over. Right. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to save the game there. We're going to quit the game. We'll just check and see if the Borgal DLC has popped up. It doesn't look like it. I do not see it. Nope. Unfortunately, my friends, at least for me, it is not available. So that is where we're going to leave the stream, my friends. We may or may not stream again on Tuesday. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Anyways, for right now, my friends, we're going to say many thanks. Take care. And we shall see you again. Take care. Bye bye.